Welcome Libra to your weekly reading. This is for the 6th to the 13th of October. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Libra, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then go ahead and look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then move on and see your unexpected blessing coming through. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Libra, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. And Libra, what an incredibly positive way to start the week, because I do see that one of your most important relationships, and this could be with a person already in your life, my dear Libras, or it could be with somebody you're calling in. But what we do see with 2 of Cups is that this is a very important relationship for you at this time. And something incredibly positive happens with regards to this relationship at the beginning of the week, that it brings you into 10 of Cups, the happily ever after energy. So for example, my dear Libras, if 2 of Cups for you is you and your significant other, what I am seeing here is at the beginning of the week you can anticipate some really good and exciting news. This could be that your significant other suggests that you go away on a romantic vacation. This could be that your significant other comes in and says, come on Libra, let's move in together. Let's see how that goes, and then take the relationship from there. 2 of Cups, my dear Libras, could be the relationship you have with your boss. And at the beginning of this week, your boss comes in and says, Libra, I'm going to put you forward for that relocation you keep asking me for. This could be, my dear Libras, that you hear really good positive news about a family member who was perhaps going through a rough time. Whatever it is, we see that this relationship is important to you, and we see really good and exciting news coming through at the beginning of the week. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are, and we have got Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Now this Ace of Cups, this cup here, I do feel is very connected to the 2 cups we are seeing in our 2 of Cups card. And what we are seeing is the hand of God coming in with the cup of abundance. So whatever this is that is coming in, it's a beginning energy. But my dear Libras, this is going to be the energy of the gift that keeps on giving. So if it's a new relationship, say this is somebody you've just met and you went on that first date and then you were so anxious, are they going to phone me again? Are they going to ask me out again? And at the beginning of the week, you get that phone call and you make the next date. With Ace of Cups coming through here, Libra, you can anticipate that this is going to be the beginning of a relationship that is going to be incredibly fulfilling for you, and it's going to touch many areas of your life. What I love to see is under this message, my dear Libras, we see you as Knight of Wands. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Knight of Wands I am speaking about. And you, Libra, recognize exactly what is happening. This is not lost on you at all. So much so that with all this energy, I see you getting this boost of inspiration and motivation. And you are excited, my dear Libras, for what this is and what it represents. You're not hesitating. You're not questioning anything. You are all in. You know, Libra, there's nothing more wonderful than when we are given some kind of special gift that is coming through, especially from the hand of God. So we know it's blessed, and it comes through in a relationship that means something to us. When we recognize it and appreciate it and accept it and move on it, all you are doing is telling Spirit, thank you, I appreciate it. Please send more of the same. So Libra, that being said, I do not foresee any big challenges coming through for you this week. Now let us move on, and we have got the Star, the Fool, and the Hermit coming through, sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we have 3 major arcana cards coming through. Libra, this is going to be a very special week for you. Spirit wants you to know that you have called in whatever this connection is. You have spent a lot of time praying on it, meditating, visualizing, journaling, whatever it is, you've done the work, and Spirit commends you for it. What they are confirming, as we have seen, is now you are moving out of the calling in phase, because this relationship is about to come into fruition, and you're entering into a wonderfully exciting time with this particular person and whoever they may be for you. There is this wonderful energy of a new beginning. Even if this is somebody in your life, there is an element of newness. If it's your significant other now asking you to move in with them, if this is your boss asking you to accept a promotion, there is this beginning energy. And with that, my dear Libras, we have the Star coming in, confirming for us the blessed period we saw already. What I love to see with the Star energy is that it confirms for us exactly what we saw with the Ace of Cups. You are going to have this feeling of blessings and abundance coming in. As I mentioned, the gift that keeps on giving. And we see here with our Star card that it's not just one blessing that comes in, Libra. Whatever this is for you, it opens up the doorway to many different and unexpected blessings. So as much as you try to imagine and anticipate what's coming your way, I do feel you're going to be exceptionally surprised and amazed at the unexpected blessings that will present themselves as this week progresses, and I do feel this will carry on for a few weeks, if not months to come. Very nice to see, Libra. Right, now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we have 4 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords comes through, confirming for us the work that you have done. Once again, we are being told that all the work that you have done and could still be doing, putting up out onto the spiritual realm, what you want to see now in your life. My dear Libras, your unexpected blessing is there's going to be another area that comes under the spotlight. Now, this 3 of Pentacles is telling me, Libra, of you feeling very good and connected in some kind of social environment. So Libra, this could be that you have been praying that you find a job where you connect to your colleagues, and this could be your new colleagues. This could be, my dear Libras, that you are starting, say, a new sport, a new tennis club or hiking club, or perhaps you've started some kind of activity like art classes or cooking classes, and you really were hoping that you could connect to the people in this group and perhaps even make friends. And that is what we are seeing here. So, wherever you are involved in some kind of group dynamic, especially my dear Libras, where you have been really hoping that you would be part of the group quite quickly, make friends and feel as though you belong, we see that this week, this is going to be one of those many blessings coming in for you. What a lovely week, Libra. Now let us move on and see what Three of Swords and the High Priestess is that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Now Libra, this is so special and it will probably not resonate with everybody. But what I am being told is that for my Libras who have experienced Three of Swords in the recent past, and Libra, this is not an easy energy. It's a harsh disappointment. It could be a betrayal, a letdown, somebody lying to you, somebody gossiping behind your back. It's being hurt at a deep core level. As this all now comes into play, my dear Libras, what you're going to find is that this pain is going to start lessening and almost fading into the background. When we are faced with new exciting connections and relationships, when we get this feeling of, my gosh, this is what I wished and prayed for. How lucky am I? These blessings just keep rolling in. Libra, it's going to be very natural that you just leave this behind. High Priestess is coming through here because, my dear Libras, you're going to have this wonderful awareness about you at the end of the week as to how far you have come. To move out of this energy and to start embracing all of this, Libra, this is because you did the work. You focused on what you knew was right for you. You called in the right people and you valued the right relationships. And when you do that and things now break for you and all this good, wonderful, blessed energy rolls in, you will be very proud of yourself from a very deep perspective, Libra, that you have been able to overcome this energy and now embrace all of this wonderfully exciting energy that is presenting itself this week. Right, let's move on now and get a message from your guides for the week. So we just want to see now what Libra's guides would like to share with them, please. And you have got partnerships and love, nature spirits. My gosh, Libra, what a big and wonderful confirmation coming through. The partnerships we are seeing for you was this Two of Cups relationship, and this circle here represents what we saw in our Three of Pentacles. This is going to be a week where you will feel this deep sense of connectivity to the people coming into your life and to the people already in your life. And the more you feel that energy and the more your heart opens with joy and appreciation, my dearest Libras, the more of the same energy will be coming in. Please know this is going to be such a rich and rewarding week filled with this lovely energy of connectivity, partnerships and love. What an exciting week ahead, Libra. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.